Alrighty, thanks for sticking around, chat. Sorry about that. I was talking to Dad. He had a lot to say. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Stay off,
Hello?
because
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
Is it working or no?
No,
and then I told him,
get your own monkey.
Wait,
Anyway,
whoa, what? Hey, yo.
Yeah, it stops at about 80%.
If I just hit that, does that work? I have to. Does that star it out, or does it just say what it is? Okay. All right. What did I make the? I made it that. Right.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. All right. Should be back up in a second. Hopefully. No monkey business. Well, thanks for the welcome backs. Apparently today blocking the road at the farm was a truck with a big rack on top. They were spraying the corn with fungicide via helicopter today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, dang, that one day I didn't go to the farm with Dad. Like, although in fairness, he's been going down on Mondays without me, so. Yeah. Like, well, that would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it sounds like the corn is at least good enough to spend the money on spraying fungicide on.
yeah, well, you know, it got really hot and really dry here for a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got like 7 tenths at the farm of an inch. And then we maybe got like a couple more tenths. And it's like, well, plus it cooled down. It's like a whole different world down there now. Like, it was doom and gloom for a couple days there and looked like everything was burning up.
Right.
And I mean, there's brown crops around. There's burnt corn it's dead, but as long as it wasn't on like really, really sandy soil, you know, it's gonna be okay. It may have hurt yield a little bit. Everything's, you know, all the corns, all the ears are set on, and the silks are like not, they're already like dark, you know, so it's like it's doing it. But yeah, and there's some dead beans around too. Not a lot of beans, but there are some dead beans. So hopefully hopefully we get a little bit more rain here soon. So I think they were spraying on the irrigating ground too. So that corn, where the center pivot gets, it's looking pretty good right now. So
Hey, look at that. It worked.
hooray! I gave you your excavator back now.
Yeah, so when you guys were trucking the other night, we were on our way to a buddy's house. He's got a little riverside home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little weekend spot that him and his parents have, and so we were going through a lot of farmland.
Yeah.
And that was when I kind of made the comment I would look like standing wheat.
Yeah.
Like I had planted soybean in, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
this place is so country and kind of like old school back there.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess that guy's cousin, the guy who farms all that, his cousin just like walked into my buddy's house.
Oh.
Him and his family just like walked in, like, hey, like they were all hanging, you know.
Yep.
She had a tub of margaritas. He had a bottle of bourbon. He's like, hey, how are you? You know, and I was like, people just walking in your house, like, you didn't tell me you invited anybody. He's like, because I didn't. So they literally like knock on the back door. They walk in.
Yeah.
And it was like, at first I was like really taken aback.
Mm-hmm.
And then once like everybody was kind of cool,
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of felt it felt home again, like back on childhood type days, because that's what used to happen in the neighborhood, you know, back in the day. So it turns out he's the cousin of the guy who farms all that land. So I was asking him about it a little bit, and you know, just
That's cool.
They had a good canola harvest this year, and despite the rain, but their counties are in a state of emergency for their crop. So,
Oh, like
yeah,
too dry, too wet, or too dry?
way too dry.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep.
Not good.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
Hopefully they get some rain here soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He said it's too the corn's too far gone already.
Wow.
Ears are on. There's nothing on it.
Yeah.
So
Yep. You only get one shot with corn. You know, at least soybeans will keep blooming. They'll bloom multiple times. You know. Corn, it's one and done.
yeah.
It's unfortunate. Hopefully we get some rain. Kind of thought we were going to get rain today, but it all evaporated out in central Missouri. They're talking a couple of good shots of rain, actually. I think they might be talking rain for the 4th, actually.
That's good.
It's
That'd
good
be
and
nice.
it's bad.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice because
The fire
you got
risk.
plenty of. Yes, you got a lot of dummies out there doing stupid stuff.
Uh-huh.
You know, fire rescue, fire and EMS are going to be busy enough that night,
Yeah.
let alone brush fires.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm actually looking here. Okay. Oh, 90% chance of thunderstorms on the 4th.
All right, maybe that might be a little too.
So we might be going to fireworks on the 5th. Flag at these are the bits. Might have to go to fireworks on the 5th of July instead of the 4th this year. Because we're having them both nights here. Apparently. So.
The 4th. You guys are having fireworks the 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
Why 4? Just different areas doing it.
No. Our town.
Oh,
Well, not. Yeah.
wow.
I think like actual St. Louis is only doing it once, but our town's doing it twice.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, see, we have like a festival area kind of, and they want to like. $86. Polar bear, the 86, is that the big sleeper or the smaller sleeper? Because I swore I looked at both of them, to be honest with you. Didn't mean to run you over, bear.
No, it put me out there when I got out.
Okay. The biggest sleeper and under like beak. Okay, I'll have to look again. I will have to look again because I think I made a nice looking truck, but everybody will probably hate it because, you know, it's a truck that I made.
Probably got orange or green or orange and green or.
No comment.
So.
No comment. Kimmy's gonna hate it so much. You use them on any truck brand as long as it's. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Polar Bear. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna check that tonight when we're done with this. But Kimmy's gonna hate it so much. I'm just returning to my roots of how, you know, how my trucks used to look in ATS. Let's just put it that way, okay? Returning to my roots. My roots. You know, at the end of the day, it's my truck, right? My truck. So, that's what matters, right?
Trying to save you from yourself.
Wow, Leonard. Wow. Just wow. Do you not like my obnoxious trucks? You don't play ATS, what do you care?
Yeah, I do. I would love to play, but you guys are already started by the time I get home.
but you can always come join us.
That sounds like an excuse.
Oh. All right, Leonard. You pick the Friday, and you pick the start time. Okay. How about
Okay.
that? Wait, is my birthday on a Friday this year? Because I don't want to play on my birthday. I'll be honest. No, we're not. Okay, my birthday's on a Monday, by the way.
Why don't you want to play on your birthday?
I don't know. Well, I might just take the day off.
Hmm.
I won't.
Hmm.
I won't take my day off.
You know, the rest of us gotta work on our birthdays.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I always hated cutting grass on my birthday back in the day, by the way. Always hated that. No, I'll work on my birthday. It's fine. I don't mind it. Might have been stuck on an excavator. Stuck on an excavator. Hey, it's not... The truck I made, Kimmy, is not as loud as Farmer Nick's truck. Oh, hey, Bear. How's it going?
High five.
Wanted to get some people to compliment me on it. I don't really care what other people think. I mean, I've been on the internet too long to think or to care what other people think. I'm just saying. I really have been. Yeah, it's not as loud as Nick's truck, okay? Because Nick's truck was kind of loud the other day, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like dark and scary. Coffee break. Thank goodness for that, right?
Oof. You know, every time you say coffee break, I look to my other screen because the change in brightness is that jarring for me.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's a necessity.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I mean, yeah,
That's
there's
a lot
headlights
better
in this
than
game.
yeah, a lot better than excavating in the dark.
Are we trapping that truck out there, or are you gonna back that truck up?
Yeah, I can back it up.
Can't get out of the trench.
I just
quit running. I got you, truck. Or do you even need it backed up? Little tight in here with all this equipment. That's okay. Making it work. I'll even empty it for you. You're welcome. Oh no, there's about to be 6s next to each other again. Look out. Can't have that, right? Alright, I'm gonna walk forward and grab that other one there.
Oh, that front one.
Yep. Might as well. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. I don't know if I hit the truck or not, but you know, YOLO. It's fine.
I did. You're good.
Nothing like digging sideways across the trench, but it works.
That's okay. We're only 60% done.
That's crazy. Well, you know, we said we want the game to make us do more things, right? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. They definitely nailed it with the excavation parts. Like, 30 hours of gameplay. It's all excavating. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. It's great. It's a good time. 'Tis a good time. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Leonard, my dad thought it was funny that you don't believe that pivot's new.
I mean, I believe you now. That's just wild.
Yep. Literally after the first time they run them here, they start looking bad.
Crazy.
Yeah. That iron water. That water's got a lot of iron in it. Kimmy, we'll play it by ear. I'm not gonna commit to anything right now, I guess, because I don't know what the storms are gonna do. You know, but if it's storming on Thursday, then I wouldn't be here anyway due to storms. You know what I mean? So we'll just have to play it by ear and see what's up. I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Dad and see what he wants to do. I know he was only talking about going to see fireworks like one of the 2 nights, but yeah. The days. But what if it's storming during the... Sean, we have a 90% chance of storms on Thursday here, so I'm not committing to anything. I don't know yet, so the only thing I can tell you is that we're gonna go see fireworks. I don't, at this point, I don't know when. So, but I'd kind of like to do, like, the first night go to like our normal spot, and then maybe like the second night go somewhere maybe a little farther away where we can just like stay in the truck, you know? Are storms that bad in our area? Sometimes they can be, yeah. I mean, as far as what, like unplugging the computers and hiding from them like that? Yeah, I mean, lightning and electronics don't really mix, you know? So if I can unplug the computer and ensure that, well, hope that, you know, I won't lose it due to lightning. I mean, the house gets struck. There's not a lot you can do, but might as well take some precautions and maybe not stream during bad lightning storms, at least a little bit, you know. But yeah, they can be bad here. We can have tornadoes and all that. You betcha. But like I said, we have a 90% chance of rain on Thursday. It's only Monday, so I'm not gonna get hyped up about it yet. Like, at all. But I'll be here when I can, and I won't be when I can't, you know. It's fine, basically, because I do want to go see fireworks. You know, it is 4th of July, so had to go see a couple fireworks anyway. Although there was a nice fireworks show outside my house last night, thanks to one of the neighbors. I did stand outside for a few minutes last night and watch fireworks.
We almost had a little fireworks show of our own here outside the house.
Oh yeah?
So we get home from the weekend, and well, we have 8 chickens. We come home to only discover we have 4 chickens.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's feathers everywhere.
Oh,
Doesn't
no.
look right. So, you know, just, you know, tell the kids, tell the wife, like, I mean, the wife knew kind of what was going on. Tell the kids what's going on, right? But then we have this huge thunderstorm come through. You know, put the birds away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're putting everything away outside. Thunderstorm comes through. We're in the basement. We get done with that, so I go outside to check, see, you know, how much wind, or, you know, if there's anything that got knocked over or anything like this. It's supposed to have 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I open up the door to hearing the chickens just absolutely screaming.
Oh boy.
Just right? Like, really bad. And I'm like, I have never heard our chickens make these sounds, right? So I rush out there with my, you know, cell phone light, which is nothing.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. My wife runs out behind me. She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, you know, they're calling and screaming and whatever else, you know. I came out to, so she starts walking into the big pen we've got,
Mm-hmm.
and she's got her light and she's flashing all around, trying to check it out. And wham! Biggest raccoon you ever seen in your life. drops from inside the run. And my wife, God bless her, she's about 12 feet in front of me, and then about 6-7 feet in front of her is the coop, right?
Yeah.
He goes full on 100% panic mode, hands in the air, cartoon. You know how they run in place?
Uh-huh.
It run in place screaming. Ah! I'm like, come here, run here. So she finally, like, you know, knocks herself out of it, you know, snaps out of it, and she runs out of the pen. I'm like, so then we had to go get some hole punchers.
Yeah.
And of course, I found out I don't have any flashlights that are accessible, which,
yeah,
you know, you never know until you need them.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, because sometimes that cell phone flashlight's just not enough.
No.
Yeah, like ever.
No, it is not. It is not enough.
No.
It's enough if you like drop something on your bedroom floor and you need something, or you know, to walk up to your room, or
something like that. Sure. I mean, I use mine occasionally around the house, but hooking up a trailer in the middle of the night, yeah, that's a good one.
Oof.
Done that before, but not to. Yeah.
So apparently, my wife shrinking scares away raccoons. So.
Well, that's good, right?
But I didn't have to use the hole puncher. But
so you got to fix it wherever the raccoon's getting in, huh?
Well, so the thing is, we have like a little 5-foot fenced in area that we allow the chickens just to free roam in.
Yeah.
And then there's like a wood shed, which is basically was converted to a coop. With its own little chicken run.
Yeah.
Right? Like a little, you know, wiring cage. Well, my wife just leaves the door open to the main coop.
Yeah.
So the raccoon obviously can climb the fence. I mean, that's not a huge feat for that.
No.
So we're just closing the door now.
Yeah.
You know?
Very situational, but handy, right? Be able to repel raccoons. It could be a superpower.
Yeah.
It could be. We have.
I will tell you. Good.
No, here you go. What's up?
No, I was saying it is kind of odd though, like tactically clearing your chicken coop.
Mark that onto bingo card while you're at it.
Yep. It was because it's a small area and it's only a 2-foot wide door. So I'm like, if this thing is on either side of this door, you know, and my hole puncher was really long.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, here we go, out here in flip flops and a flashlight. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Belks, we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Oh man, that's great. I was up in northern Missouri one time at my brother's place up in Chillicothe, and he was out of town, and his wife was terrified to be there, like her and my nephew. And so I did this like a couple of years where he had like a work trip he had to go on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Raccoons in the South will steal your chicken eggs. Oh yeah. And so I was up there, and we're in the house one night, and all of a sudden, man, there's all this racket carrying on going outside. Their dog's freaking out, and all this stuff. And we shined a flashlight out like a patio door, and there's the biggest, fattest raccoon I've ever seen. You know, of course. So I was just like, I'm not worried about it. You know, the dog's fine. It's just barking at it, and it's just walking by the dog. It's not attacking the dog or nothing, you know. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna do nothing about it, you know. Nope. She went and got a hole puncher and gave me a hole puncher and a flashlight, and she said, go take care of it.
Yeah.
I don't even think I had shoes on. Friggin' 11 o'clock at night or something, and I'm like, this is, I don't want to do this, but
Right.
yeah. I don't
Yeah,
have
raccoons are a little bit more of they're more mischievous.
oh yeah.
You know, that was the first raccoon we've had.
Okay.
And I've been here for a while. That was the first one we've had. Normally, I mean, we have had a possum or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, if it's just the possums, I'll try to relocate them because possums are really good about insects and eating ticks, and
They really like cantaloupe.
possums do.
Yes.
Oh,
They used to annihilate our cantaloupe patch at the farm. You
They
always
can
knew
carry rabies too, if I
they
remember right.
can, yeah. You always
No,
knew
they-
when
they
the
can't.
cantaloupe. Oh,
they
can't.
cannot.
Pretty sure.
Raccoons can.
Yes.
Yeah, raccoons definitely can.
Oh,
We-
100%.
We had a real mangy raccoon one time in our backyard here at the house. Middle of the day, Dad and I were like, that's not good. But yeah, the possums, man. If you ever have a cantaloupe and you're not sure if it's right, put it outside. They'll go crazy for it. Because that's how we knew when the cantaloupe were ripe at the farm. They would just go in that patch and annihilate it overnight. Yeah, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Except for maybe that one year we decided to grow cantaloupe, and before we planted them, we put down some chicken manure and mixed it in.
Yep.
Well, the cantaloupe absorbed the chicken manure taste. So we gave away some cantaloupes to some of our friends, and they're like, the next day, I think one was at work with Dad, and he's like, "What is wrong with that cantaloupe?" We're just like, "What?" And he goes, "It tastes like manure."
This cantaloupe tastes like beep.
Yeah, and so we ended up, I think we picked him one or two more, and he tried, and we're just like, okay, we got the disc out and got rid of the whole patch. So don't fertilize your cantaloupe with chicken manure, chat. Just yeah, trust me on that one. I'm glad we used to have a place that we could get chicken manure from. I'm glad they stopped doing it. We can't get it anymore, and I'm very happy about that. Actually, it was annoying. Nothing like a whole big old trailer load of chicken manure that you dump outside, and then it gets rained on for like 6 months, and then you're gonna like, oh god, horrible.
You stink up the entire neighborhood.
Oh yeah. And our neighborhood's like, miles down here if you think about it. So yeah. Are we done yet? 85%. Wow,
We're moving along.
Yeah,
we got ourselves a little system.
Yeah, we're getting it done now.
You want to hit the coffee
Yeah,
break?
I
I'm
will
not able to.
before I
Yeah.
gotta back this up just enough so I can dig this this next one here. All right. Is it me or is the running like extra like on crack tonight in this game?
It is quick.
It's probably just because I haven't played the game in so long. But the running's like he a track star kind of, fast. Weird. But yeah, those pesky cantaloupe are the I'm trying. It's not working. Did I break it?
Yeah.
Did I break your excavator? So how's the weather? Oh man. That was kind of bad. That's hard on the hydraulics. Chose violence, yep. Are you stuck over there in that trench?
A little bit.
You're an excavator, you'll get yourself out of that, right? You can always reset it. Don't know anything about that, Chad, I swear. That's not going to make it in the, some of it made it in the truck. We'll probably just dump over here with my left here for just a little bit. We're gonna have to pour all this in concrete too.
Oh yeah. What do you think all that wood's for? It's forms.
Right? That one whole pallet. The one that I should have grabbed on the first truckload, but you know. It'll buff. Alright. That's dug enough. My trenches aren't perfect, but you know, they'll work. Or at least that's the hope anyway. Oh, we don't want to back into the dump truck. Ow. Driving over a trench is kind of loud. Apparently, we definitely chose violence today. It happens. Definitely happens. What do we got? We got one whole run left. Plus all the... I guess you call that the north-south runs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Laterals.
I mean, we only need 10 more %. It doesn't seem like
Yeah, that's true.
that's just 10%, right?
Yeah, and that one scoop, like, I could see the bar moving. I mean, it didn't go up a percentage, but I could see it moving, so. Cool. Oh.
I don't know about you. I'm wearing this excavator out.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. I could do this. I could dance all day, you know. Probably not, actually. I should use my actual like joysticks that I have for this game, but that I have. I'd have to map all that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, more than likely.
That sounds terrible. Well, wait, is it already set up for it? Wait, hold on. Are they just working? Oh, they do the same thing. These do that all the time, by the way. I don't know if anybody else has experience with this, but like the joysticks, they'll just both think that they're like the left joystick. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah, this one's
You're
totally...
so bad at gaming, you got 2 left joysticks.
I mean... What's it to you? Alright, so what's the excavation theory now? We work towards each other?
That's fine. Or if you want to just work on maybe some of the
Laterals?
north-south starting on that end.
It's fine, I can handle it.
And I'll just run straight down.
I can do that.
Hopefully we hit 100% before we meet each other.
Ah, we should. We're already at 92. 3. The bombs are bursting in there. They're celebrating our victory. I can hear them now. Wait. Last night I had to go out to the truck to grab my phone. I left it in there. And like I walk outside and I hear a firework and instantly I knew what house it was going to be coming from before I even saw it. Because, you know, you just have those neighbors, right? No? Maybe? Yeah, we do. Because we
Ones
never...
with the neck of a certain color?
Yes. We would never shoot off fireworks in town. Back in the day, right? Because, of course, we always had the farm. So, I've only launched, like, a couple tanks, maybe. Some small stuff like that, but, like, actual big stuff, we would never. Dad wouldn't really allow us to do it here in town. So. But some of the neighbors, man.
Get after it.
Oh yeah, they go crazy. They go crazy. Now the real crazy one is my one brother who lives in town here. His neighbors. They'll be out there for like 3 nights in a row. And just absolutely just setting off the world.
Mm.
Like usually on our way home from where we go to see fireworks, we will stop or drive through his neighborhood just to see their pile of trash in the street. Because it's like, you know, you can just count the hundreds of dollars, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of funny. I mean, usually they're pretty good about cleaning them up now. They've gotten better over the years.
Well,
but,
you got to let them cool too before you get them up.
well, yeah, before they would just like leave them. But now they're out there like with a garden hose and they wet them down, and at least they sweep up the street that night, and then they'll actually clean them up the next day, you know. They get them to the side of the street.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't clean up all those fireworks
No.
inebriated, you know what I mean?
That's true. You got to do that dehydrated the next day. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, we're done. Wasn't bad. It was fun. All right. And then once they started growing wheat at the farm, well, you know, there went our 4th of July. Because I'm not about to start a field fire.
No.
Yep. No, thank you. Although it was, a lot of it was the heat too. And, yeah. There was a bad run there for a little while of people having to go to the hospital from our 4th of July party too. So, you know, we probably stopped it for a couple good reasons, right? Oh man. I can't. Nope. Dump the trench, buddy. There you go. Oh. Wow, look how perfect that we dug that bear. Wow. We are so good at our jobs.
I don't know about you. Mine look pretty good.
I got sloppy at the end, but yeah. For the most part, I was trying to like make them look nice. Those were definitely the right size buckets for the job. Yeah, if we had that big like cat excavator, it just would have.
Oh, absolutely.
It won't actually overdig, but basically would have overdug the world. No, that looked good.
There goes all the forms.
Is this where we need to bring in those other concrete trucks? The other pump trucks?
What do you mean by the other pump trucks?
The pump trucks that have it's a pumper and a drum at the same time.
Oh, that's right. We do have those, don't we?
We probably should bring those on. I got them both out at the shop. You want to grab one? You betcha. And I know they're different. I never remember which one's the good one and which one's the bad one. But the booms work different. Yeah. And this way we can, yeah. Alright, so what this allows us to do, which I really like, oh, we could use our new trailer too. But what this allows you to do is basically be a one-man concrete pumping machine. They don't have quite the reach of the big ones though. So the big ones still have a purpose. But these are pretty cool too. A very nice addition, I would assume, especially for a single player. Very, very, very nice addition. And these have been out for a while. But they're awesome. Okay, yeah. There's actually a lot. There's a lot of foundation, I guess you call it. It's not much of a foundation. About like the foundation on the shed at the farm that's rolling out and needs to be replaced.
Oh, you have to reauthorize me to pay, or as a foreman.
Not bad. I forget that you have to
Oh, no, that's fine.
do that every time. You're good. You know, I don't know what the deal is, man. Our big shed at the farm was built in 1918. Can't believe the concrete's not holding up, you know? It's a shame. Or something. All right. What?
Oh, go ahead.
Jeff, I really don't know. I haven't talked to him in quite a while, actually. Yeah. Last I knew, he was just busy with life, and yeah, all I can tell you. I know he plays a lot of Captain of Industry. I see him online on there all the time. What's up, there?
I was just trying to figure out how to actually get the chute to go. It was out of position for me.
I got you. Are you a right trigger guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it just looks like you're wasting all the time, you know? Okay, are we out of reach, basically, here? I think we're out of what I can do from here. That's the one downside to these. They don't have the reach like the big one does, but it's only one piece of equipment to set up, and we can each be doing our own thing, which is good because, yeah, setting up the truck behind the pumper is kind of annoying, honestly. Doing this works out. Although it would be a real nightmare, honestly, with that new trailer, wouldn't it? Because you got to back that.
Yeah.
That's funny. But now these work great. Very happy when they added these into the game.
I mean, we're already 60% there.
Yeah, we're rocking. Good thing is these aren't like they're really, it's not that much concrete, really. And I'm only on my second fillet so far. Okay, it's not bad. Oh, the aggressive shade. Look at that. Wow.
It is.
You ever just stare at the sun though? It's kind of pretty. I'm gonna best time.
Yep.
Like as the sun is setting through the trees, it's kind of magical, you know?
But we've commented before, and you've definitely realized that this game does have, for what it is, it does have a very nice sky.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, night sky on here too is really good. Rice, what's going on, man? Welcome back. How are you? What's poppin'? Welcome to a little construction simulator. We're working on the last DLC. It's like a soccer complex. We built a bridge earlier tonight. And now we're a pedestrian bridge, that is. Now we're working on some stands. I guess this is like the first part of the stadium. I don't know how like stadium it's gonna be or more like open. I don't know. Kind of interesting, you know. Can't wait to see it all done. Oh, that's right. The shoulder. The shoulder. Yeah, we're doing, man. We're doing. We are definitely doing. Who did I? Oh, my uncle. Talking with my uncle yesterday, who's like, he's north of 80. He's, man, I'll tell you what though, this man is like kind of getting up there in age, you know. And he fell recently going down some steps.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he was in pain yesterday, you could tell, but he still gets around. Like if I get around half as good as him at his age, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
If I even make it to his age, I'll be happy, you know. But man, he gets around, he still cuts his own grass, yeah, and you can't help him do nothing. He is like stubborn, most stubborn old man ever. Yeah. So it's kind of funny.
Normally a sign that they'll be around for a while.
Oh yeah. Yep. I forget. He's got to be pushing at least 80 though. Running on old diesel engines, never give out. No static, it's great though. It's great. But you know, like he fell because he was doing something at his church, and he was taking two things down the steps at his church, and it's like, well, you don't need to be taking anything down the steps at church, but okay, you know, have somebody else do it, somebody younger. And so then he's like, well, I guess I need to use one hand on the handrail and, you know, carry stuff in the other hand. Hey, all right. Better than trying to carry two things down the steps, I guess, you know. And I assume there's somebody younger. Oh, that just like magically finished right in front of me. Well, that was magical. All right, what's going to happen now, chat? Oh,
ooh,
we have pillars. Just, oh, boy.
Holy crane Batman?
Yeah, you want to get a... which crane do you prefer?
Honestly, I like the tower crane better.
Oh, the one that's here? All right, grab it. I'll go get a mobile crane. Bring it into... I am excited for the new farm sim, yes. I am. You betcha. I'll be playing it as soon as it comes out. Oh, is there a roundabout? Oh my golly, George, we gotta go take the roundabout, chat. I'm British right now, Chad, don't mind me. Okay. We are on the European map. We're not. Where they drive on the left side. Yeah. Look at me actually driving the crane, huh? Oh, goodness. What do I hope they add to the new farm sim? GPS. I don't think it'll actually happen, but I wish they would. Wish they would. Plus more crops, just more crops in general. I mean, I know we're getting a couple new ones, but more would be better. More better. Thanks, Trent. For shit. Oh yeah.
This might be a hot take, but I kind of don't want them to add GPS.
Really?
I think guidance steering mod works really, really well.
Oh yeah.
And if there was an in-game feature for GPS, I think they might screw it up.
I mean, there's a chance. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if
Yep.
they went to the guy that did guide and steering
Yeah. Webster.
and said,
Hey, let's
"Hey,
work
here's
together.
here's some shekels, right? Let's
Yeah.
work together."
Yeah.
Okay, then I would be all about it.
Yeah. And I forget, somebody said that on Saturday too, that like maybe don't, because yeah, same thing. Smarter AI, yep, that would be nice. I want them to have where when you're hiring a worker to do a field, it's more like horseplay. And what I mean by that is you don't just go to a field and hit H. You have like a menu that you pop up,
Right.
and you know it shows you where it's going to drive in the field.
Yes. How do you want your field cultivated or planted or
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's what I would kind of like to see too. But I mean, we can talk about this till we're blue in the face, and it ain't gonna change nothing. So, we'll just have to see, you guys. FarmCon is next weekend.
Oh, already?
Yeah. Yep. FarmCon is next weekend. I don't know times yet, but I would like to do like a watch restream type thing. If that makes sense, but I don't know what times they're doing stuff yet, so. Yeah, new tractor. This weekend, next weekend, however you want to look at it, Sean. This next weekend coming up, yeah, this weekend. I guess it is this weekend, yeah. I feel like it's Monday. You can either say this weekend or next weekend, right? It's Monday. Right? But yes, it is the 6th and 7th. No, Fuel Hauler, I've never been to Farm Progress. I like farm shows, but I've never been to that one. In fact, I'm planning on going to at least two farm shows this summer. Maybe 3. Probably 2. Probably just Renters and Pink Mayville. I think will be the 2 that we're going to this year. I would like to take my tractor over to the Renter one, but I don't think we're gonna have a trailer to haul it, so I have to buy a trailer. And you know, for one day, I don't know about that, so, but we'll see. We will just have to wait and see, chat. But I am excited for Farm Sim, and like I said, I want to do. I'm assuming they'll put out a schedule at some point, right? For when they're gonna do streams and stuff from FarmCon. I would hope, and we'll have to see if it works, you know, for my schedule basically. So. Go on Facebook Market and rent someone's. I have seen a lot of that on TikTok, Jeff. Yeah. The problem is I really need it for like a couple of days. Because unless you, well, we could make one really long day out of the whole thing. And like make 2 trips over there and then like, you know, do the whole show and then like make 2 trips back the same day. But ideally, you'd probably just take the tractor and the plow over there like on a Wednesday and then just leave it. And then, you know, go over there like Friday or the show, maybe Saturday too, and then go over on like Sunday or something and get the tractor back. I don't know. We'll see. mean, technically, Dad still has access to like the ones from like his old boss, I guess. I don't think his old boss would care. But there's rumors of an auction between now and then, so I don't know that we want to buy any of the trailers because they're all kind of junk, but you know, if you get it cheap enough, then hey, it's cheap, right? So I don't know. I don't. All right, I mean, there is like rental yards and stuff if we really wanted to go like rent a trailer. We could do that too. Get an excavator. Sure. I'd love to have an excavator at the farm. Be so handy. I've always wanted to dig up the concrete from one of the old buildings at the farm. Grandpa buried it out in the field, but I don't think he buried it very deep. We've always wanted to like dig it up and kind of dig next to it and then roll it and make it deeper. But, yeah. Never have done that. Because all he had to dig with was the loader bucket on the 995, and if anybody's ever tried to like dig with a loader bucket on a front of a tractor where the front wheels are wider than the tractor, you know how that works out. So. Not very well, that's how. But that's all right. What bear, we are knocking us out. I know it's not quite an excavator, but you know.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work,
Hey,
man.
You know, you could actually have used your excavator
Could have.
as a crane. That's okay.
I got the last piece, it looks like.
Roger that. I'll get my crane out the way. I would kind of guess that, like, well, it might call for stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably start putting,
Pivot! Pivot!
Pivot? I got you. Unpacking. Flag out, these are the bits. Pivot. There's gonna be, like, big sheets, like panels, right?
yeah.
Oh, are not. Okay.
Ooh.
We gotta pour all that first. Okay.
Well.
Get it? Eventually, there's gonna be big panels we have to set across there and then pour concrete on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had to guess. All right, to the mixed trucks we go. I'll go this way, you go that way, and we'll, you know.
I thought I was going to go that way. You go this way. We're good.
I know you're just playing, but I'm doing it.
Oh, no.
I know you're just messing, but whatever. I don't care where I go. Just need to probably take a coffee break. Here in a minute, anyway. All right, concrete's flowing. We get the arc one. There's gonna be some kind of pillar right here. See that, like square?
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of pillar right here. It's gonna be interesting. I assume this would kind of be like an entryway right here. I think, I don't. Kind of looks like it should anyway. It would make sense. It'll line up with our street. So. Or not street, our sidewalk. From the ramp where the bridge that we put in earlier.
Maybe like the ticket counter right there.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So the interesting thing here, so the sun goes away, but it doesn't get dark. It actually gets kind of like better in a way. And then it'll get dark. Then I'll hit the coffee break here in a second. For now, we're just gonna go back and forth. Distribute the oatmeal. But I am in agreement. So chocolate shakes or chocolate malt sounds really good. Way to throw it back. All right. Harry, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good night. Have a good one. I mean, technically underneath here, well, at least at an American kind of stadium, you know, you'd have your bathrooms and your concessions and like maybe a locker room. I don't know.
Yeah.
All that kinds of stuff. So I just can't wait to see how like big the stadium actually gets. Because in the one screenshot, it looks pretty healthy, but it's also a screenshot, so yeah. Scrap, we'll catch you later. Don't hurt the hay, man. I hope it doesn't do anything bad to you, you know? Jeez. Just saying. Have a good night. We'll catch you. Yeah, it's about that time. The problem with this game is you just keep going. You're like, oh, but we just got to pour this. We just got to move some stuff with a crane. It's a problem, but it's not. But I know it's getting late for Bear, so. Right.
I'm working from home tomorrow, so.
Ah, gotcha. Well, it's getting late in the game, if nothing else. How about that?
That is true.
All right. Coffee break in, man. Let's try this, actually. Let's try that. I wonder if this will give us more time. This is morning instead of noon. So the sun's, like, obnoxious, but I wonder if this will... This should give us more time before we have to... Test time again. At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Picking up what you're putting down.
All right. Well, that's good. Wait, you said you're working from home tomorrow. Don't you work from home most days?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Isn't that like a normal thing? All right. There's a lot of concrete here.
Yeah.
That's not the button. I meant to push. Oh, I meant to fill my truck, not... Hell. We'll just nose right up to that wet concrete. It's fine. It'll definitely buff. Now we have to pour the other sections too.
Maybe, yeah.
Like eventually I could see it. The mysteries. That's why I don't like to jump ahead in the thing. I don't like to. Other people can. I don't have a problem with that. I just like to go with the flow. All the oatmeal. Man, speaking of oatmeal, you know those like cheap oatmeal, like iced cookies?
Yeah, the crispy ones.
Yes.
Yes, I love them.
Okay, first off, they're better when they sit out for like a day and kind of absorb some humidity. So they're not so crispy, you know?
Right.
But Pop's got, he normally buys like their Kroger brand, you know, like off-brand, right?
Right.
And they are stupid good. He bought some great value ones. Not the same. The Kroger ones are way better.
Well, you know what's better than the oatmeal cookies?
What's that?
It's when you get those iced gingerbread cookies.
Those are pretty fire, yeah.
Yeah. Those with, I mean, I know you're not a coffee guy, but like those with coffee.
Woo! Yeah,
Look
iced
out.
oatmeal cookies, Sean, like those cheap oatmeal cookies. Crazy good. And there's oats in them, so they're kind of healthy or something, right?
Well, yeah.
Not at all. Oh, man. But yeah, I was just surprised that the great value ones are kind of not good compared to the Kroger branded ones. All right, now this is where we get tricky because I can't run my boom up in the air anymore. I need the reach. Plus, we got pillars to work around now. That's fun. Lots of rebar and stuff to meander through here. I'd have to break out the big one.
Oh, well, we'll be fine. So we're already at 70%.
That's true. And you can kind of cheat a little bit too. Or a lot bit. Yeah, at 70%. At 75. It's kind of flying right now. Oh, I'm hitting a pillar. I was like, why is this not working anymore? Might be stuck on a pillar. You know, it's incredible how high you can drop the concrete in this game, right? I don't think I'd want to be anywhere near concrete that's flowing from this high up.
Oh, no.
IRL. That would be
Nope,
a very messy.
It would be a disaster.
Oh. Very bad. But it would like settle real good, right?
Sure. All your aggregate would definitely be at the bottom.
You have to get a concrete mixer out here to mix it back up. That would be fun. That's what extensions are for. True. True. Well, we ain't got them in this game. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just drive a concrete truck out there and just dump concrete. So, you know, you don't have to use a pump truck, at least for this. But what fun is that? This is fun. So yeah. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah. Oh, the cousin's house that we were at yesterday, they had I think he said it was an 85-inch TV. Oof. And they had like a slideshow going of like pictures of their 40 years together, you know?
Wow.
And I asked him, I was like, man, how big is that TV? And he told me, and I was like, I bet Game of Thrones looks great on there. He didn't say anything. I don't know if he's a Game of Thrones guy, but I thought it was funny. I mean, you still couldn't see anything, so. Although I think that's gotten better this season. and that's not a spoiler, but
The overall darkness.
yeah. Apparently, it's a different film crew, and like the film crew from first season was like, "This is how it's being done. Nobody can tell it's different." So, Game of Thrones was made in your country. Oh, see, look at that. Would you look at? Would you? All right. Well, I love me some Game of Thrones. You betcha. I haven't watched the original series twice, all the way through, but I've started on it the second time, like a hot minute ago, so I don't really remember where I'm at, but apparently watching House of the Dragon, obviously, but we're not going to talk about it. No spoilers, in case somebody hasn't watched it. We want to be conscious of that, so.
Yes, the people that have not watched it are definitely appreciative.
Yeah, Bear.
Yep.
So.
Well, after everything that happened last night, you know.
Are you watching it with your wife or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, because that complicates things then, right? Like, because you can't just watch it without her.
Yeah, it's like cheating.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I could see that would be complicating things a little bit. Yeah. No, Polar Bear, we're not gonna spoil anything. Besides, Bear hasn't watched it like last night's episode yet, so I wouldn't spoil that. I mean, I'd probably give you at least a couple weeks, you know.
You gotta give people like a week to watch
Yeah,
it.
if people really care, like, you'll watch it within a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know, like, when I came home last night, it was after 8 o'clock. Because isn't that when it premiered, like, at 8 o'clock you can start watching it?
8 Central, yeah.
Yeah. So it was after 8 o'clock, so I came in the house and made a beeline out here to the garage. I'm like, I don't want to see first time. I don't want to see him. I don't want him to, like, you know, make a joke or anything. I don't want it. Just, nope. Because I guess he started watching at 8 o'clock. I don't actually know if he does or not, but I don't want to take that risk, you know? So the good thing is I don't follow anybody on, like, social that, you know, is about Game of Thrones or anything. So I'm pretty safe, like, me on socials once the episode airs. It's not a problem for me, but I know some people, you have to be careful with that. So
I always have to be careful with watching Formula One races on tape delay.
okay.
Because there are some social media sites that I do follow that'll, you know,
Spoil it. Yeah.
post updates or whatever. I mean, they do pretty good about not, like, immediately jumping on, like, oh, hey, congratulations to so-and-so, you know?
Yeah.
They kind of let it breathe for, like, at least 8 hours and
I
then
gotcha.
post off, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Oh. That's good. Yep. You got to be careful with that stuff. If you care to actually, like, see it without it being spoiled. I know some people don't care about that stuff. With Game of Thrones, I do. I mean, Game of Thrones is like the one, well, first off, like the one series that I watch right now. Not really watching anything else. And then, like, you know, it's kind of appointment TV, you know, in a way. Not quite as much as it used to be back in the day with the appointment TV, but it's the closest thing that I have to appointment TV. Like it used to be. Yeah. I don't even watch F1 and I get that joke. I mean, I watched like 2 races. fell asleep during that one, but you guys didn't know because I muted my microphone so you didn't hear me snoring. Just saying. You're just now watching the Vampire Diaries? Alright. I've never seen any of that. I don't think, I don't even know.
It's one of those WB.
Okay. That's what
Berries.
I was kind of thinking it was, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Like
They don't make that show for us, John.
Okay. I got you. There's a Cat 5 hurricane. Yeah, I heard something about that, Sean. It's good if you like vampires. Alright. Yeah, it's a chick show. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Rats. Need to finish Supernatural. That's another one, right?
Yep.
Another WB show.
You know why I know all these shows?
Your wife or your daughters?
Wife.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Was she into the Gilmore Girls back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the new one, and the new series on I think it's Netflix.
Oh, they have a new one?
Yeah, they have new seasons.
Oh man. So the WB's like a network, right?
Yeah.
And then we're saying WB show isn't like a show on the WB, like the network. A lot of chick flicks on there, basically, right? Like,
yeah, it's
stuff that's
more
geared-
of like the
like the sparkly vampires and stuff, right?
Yep.
You love Gilmore Girls? My mom used to watch it. All they ever did was talk. There was like nothing else to it. They never like, I don't know, it was just kind of.
What's up with all the talking?
Well, they had 2 new seasons of Gilmore.
Of course, everybody's gonna be like, Barry knows a lot about these shows for not watching anything.
Okay, how about back in the day? Did you ever watch Seventh Heaven? You ever watch that one?
No.
No?
But I am.
You're aware of it, huh?
I am certainly aware of it.
That was on in our
I
house.
may or may not have had an ex-girlfriend that was into that show.
Yeah, that show was on a lot in our house back in the day. Was a good show. Yep. It was on a lot. I'll just say that much. It was on a whole lot in our house. Christmas. Wow. Go back in the day even further. Dawson's Creek. All right, Polar Bear. All right. You can't do that on television. No. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Walton's Little House on the Prairie. Okay, all right. Grandpa, calm down. Man. Baywatch and Knight Rider, it's way back, yeah. Yep. Wowzers. Where Drake started at the bottom. Alright. You Matlock, oh my god. My dad used to eat lunch at work and watch Matlock every day. Back in the day.
Did your mom watch, well, what my grandmother or my mother would call her stories?
Yeah.
Soap operas?
Yeah, she watched, she was big into General Hospital. General Hospital and what was the other one on ABC?
As the World Turns?
No. Days?
Young and Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless.
I think all those, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I was young, like kindergarten age, during the summer, you know, my mom was still working, right? So
Yeah.
my great grandmother would watch us. Well, at around like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we would eat lunch. At around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it was nap time. Whether you were tired or not, it was nap time. And she would put her stories on.
So it was General Hospital and One Life to Live. Those were the ones that Mom watched all the time.
Okay.
And Luke and Laura, I don't know if they ever got married, but man, I wish they would have, you know? Oh, man. All my children. She might have watched, I don't know. She watched a couple of them back in the day. I don't know. Those were good back then. Okay, I guess she watched all three of them then. I didn't know they had three back in the day. Okay. All right. Then, yeah, she probably watched them all. I know my grandma, she was more of a CBS, like, stories, you know? Yeah. The funny thing is, Grandma used to have to go. She'd have to pick up my aunt from work, in air quotes work, back in the day, and she had to listen to her stories. She had an old TV that ran on an antenna. Okay, and she had that in the back seat of her car, so she wouldn't watch it, but she'd listen to it. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's happening? And then she would record her stories every day and then watch it when she got home. So she would listen to it first and then watch it later. Every day.
Dedication.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was all about it. Foggy, what's going on, man? How are you? What's poppin'? Yep. She was all about it back in the day. It's been, God, that's been a long time. She actually gave me her old TV, I guess when it quit working, because like the digital stuff, you know, back in the day. And I played, it was a 5-inch black and white TV. I hooked my Xbox up to it. Yeah. I played Xbox on. Falcons Crest in Dallas. Had a phone in it. Nice, Dan. Interesting. And I don't know where I got it from. It was from some family member, but it was a radio. Okay, and you could dial up different radio stations, obviously, with it, right, and listen to AM, FM. But you could also pick up TV stations with it, just like the audio.
Oh, that's cool.
And I can remember laying in bed when I was supposed to be sleeping and like listening to David Letterman tell dumb jokes. You know, like I'd tune into Channel 4 on there and CBS, and Yeah, listen to David Letterman or something. I mean, it was only like your local over the air, you know, but yeah, I remember that. That was cool. I think that might have been my great grandma's when she passed or something. I don't remember. I just remember having it for a while and not really remembering where it came from. So, yeah.
Oh man.
Put $1 in the suit for who shot JR. Wow. Dang. What, you run out or something?
No, I hit reset.
Oh. Well, all right. Nice, Kimmy, nice. There will never be more fond memories or better fond memories of like watching appointment TV for me than the ER days. And I know we've talked about them several times, but watching ER on Thursday nights on NBC was just the best. It was like everybody in the family gathered around the TV, and we would like we only had one TV in our house back then. And we would all gather around, and most of the time we would bring out mattresses from, you know, our bedrooms and throw them in the living room, and we would lay around and watch ER as a family. Those were the days, y'all. Just saying. Those were the days.
Don, I hate to do this to you, man, but I gotta roll.
Okay, I didn't realize what time it was. You're right. I was gonna like grab the crane and start moving stuff. You're right. I just said before, we get stuck in the thing and we just keep working, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad thing. It means it's a fun game, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Bear, I'll catch you. Thanks for, you know, construction.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Yep. See ya. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.